Alright, so in our last video you saw that we did our structured text for our first scan to control the speed reference to 0. In this video, what we're going to do is in Studio 5000, we're going to show you in structured text how to do a one-shot for a specific bit. Right now, this is again a one-shot can be done in a couple different ways, and this is going to be one of those ways because again, when you get into programming, PLC programming, most of the time you can get things done several different ways. It's an opinion-based system, but what I always roll back to is the safest and actually more efficient way, and this is one of those. So what we're saying is we have a Boolean bit right here, which is increment up. In this example, we're going to show you this is just a Boolean bit, right? So in Studio 5000, there's a data type called bool. Now that bool equals Boolean. It means that bit is only able to go to a value of 0 or 1. It is never a value any higher than that. So a Boolean is always a value of 1 or 0. Just keep that in mind. So we added our tag up here, and then we did another if statement. So we said if that tag is active, so we don't have to add any kind of equal to or nothing like that. All we got to do is say if that tag is active, then we want to change our speed reference is going to be equal to our speed reference plus 1. And then we're going to close the statement right here with a semicolon. Now again, when it goes down to it, what the one-shot piece of this is going to be saying that when that increment button is pressed and it's already changed the speed reference, we want to set that value to 0. So in our case, what we did is we have our watch down here. Our current value of our speed is 10. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to type in a value of 1, and then we're going to hit enter. And you should see the speed go up 1, and then the increment bit right here goes to 0. So if we do that again, you can see it goes to 12. So if I were to change this, and let's just change this to 10 for instance, now you're going to see the speed command go up by 10. So when I press 1 right here and I issue that, if I hit enter, it's going to go to 22, and you see that. Now this is simple controls. Obviously we need to add a lot more controls to control the speed and to actually stop it from actually overshooting something. Like let's just say the speed command was something from 0 to 60, and we could put in limits to that and say if it's greater than 60, then just not allow it to go any faster. And we will do that. We'll come back and add some speed controls, but first I wanted to show you a simple example of a particular way that you can do a one-shot, right? So a simple way that if a bit is active and you want it to do a task first, and then you want it to actually come back and reset itself to 0. So it means if somebody were sitting there holding that button down, it will continuously do this, right? So in this case, this could be a HMI button, or it could be just a bit that gets toggled through the program. It could be many different things. Just keep in mind, this is giving you an example of a one-shot, a way a one-shot can be programmed in structured text of Studio 5000. So hopefully that was helpful, and we'll see you guys on the next one.